The one on the right is our train to Rusi, then we change to Sofia. Welcome to Bulgaria. As we cross the longest steel bridge in Europe. So we're crossing the Danube from Romania into Bulgaria. Quite industrial on the other side.
Our main objectives in visiting this part of the Balkans on this occasion were Romania and Albania. But since we were traveling via coach and train to the other two countries of Bulgaria and North Macedonia, we simply had to stop in the city of Sofia, which is the capital of Bulgaria. The city has a population of about 1.3 million people, and its history covers over 7,000 years, from the Thracians, the Romans, the Ottomans, the Byzantine Empire, which would be the Greeks mainly, and of course, lately the Soviet Union. This video is not necessarily going to be sequential, but I'm just going to sectionalize it so I can show some of the highlights of what we found in Sofia before moving on to Skopje, the capital of North Macedonia. One of its very appealing attributes is the fact that it is considered to be one of the best places for startup businesses in Europe, particularly in the high-tech area.
This is our Julie suite in Bulgaria, Sofia. Let's see what we got. So, toilet and bath here. And it seems to me to be, another toilet here. And there is a kitchen.
Full kitchen.
It's a full kitchen.
With a washing machine for the corner too.
Right. There's our dining table. There's a washing machine. And let's see, and we've got a living room here. Wow. With TV that we never watch when we're on holiday. And our bedroom right here. With another TV. Who needs TV? And AC.
One TV in the dining room too.
Wow. Yes. Two closets. This is in the heart of Sofia. From our window, we are minutes walk away from most of the best sights in the city. Welcome to Sofia, Bulgaria. First morning here. I think that's the way we go, G. To Lidl. This is the Sofia City Court building. Magnificent. Look at the impact of the Romans with these columns. This is all not far from our apartment, and tomorrow we will be taking a walk-in tour of the city, so we'll probably come back to this location and get some information from the tour guide. But it's a beautiful place. Lots of trees on this boulevard, all pedestrianized. Our favorite supermarket, Lidl. Apartment building going up. Suspect it's all EU money. That's our tour guide, and this is a number of people waited for the walking tour of Sofia.
The best route for you is... Hi everyone, welcome to Sofia and to the Free Sofia tour. We're quite happy we have so many of you. That is why we came prepared with not one but with two guys. This is my colleague Nikki. And now, in order for all of you to have a memorable and more personal experience, we're going to split the group into two exactly equal groups.
We'll see today 20 different places on the tour. We are not entering the places. We'll see everything only from outside. Things you have like the most you can return to visit later in the day. Christianity. Since 9th century we are Orthodox. The church was built in the 10th century and it was then rebuilt in the 20th century. Sadly, for a tragical reason, attempted murder over King Boris happened over there in the year of 1925. Locals pronounce the name of our city Sofia. So the city name we pronounce Sofia, the lady is Sofia, because the city of Sofia isn't named after Sofia.
Wow, magnificent.
Current name of the building, Sofia Regional Historical Museum. Before that it was called the Bath or the Central Bath. Back in the days people didn't shower every day. It was like once in the week. Think if it's a good week, maybe twice. The waters are proven to have healing powers for that reason. And by the way, if you're wondering,
Oops, sorry.
for it to the Thracians. Do you remember the Thracians?
These were the ancient walls of the city built by the Romans, and this was the Roman road that leads straight to the cathedral.
Fourth century church, in other words, it has witnessed
4th century church, Rotunda of St. George.
And in our country, apart
This is the National Theatre, Ivan Basel.
place which definitely has this wow effect on you. The Alexander Nevsky Cathedral took us 30 years to complete it. It opened doors in 1912. In 1912, Nevsky was the highest church on the Balkans. Has any one of you lived on the Balkans? Where? In Belgrade. Have you noticed this very competitive Balkan spirit? You've
Hagia Sophia
Hagia
Church.
Sophia in Istanbul. This is another Hagia Sophia built in the exact same timeline by the exact same emperor called Justinian. And when the church was built, it was standing outside of the city. But very importantly, it was on the way to the city. If you look,
This is the Sofia Mall, actually 8 minutes walk from our apartment. We've even got IKEA in here. Wow. Let's take the elevator. Enjoying a cappuccino in this little coffee bar on our way home. The coffee in this part of the world is great. It's like Italy. Prepared by my wife. We have in the local Bulgarian beer as well. Yeah. This is the metro station which came out at the National Palace of Culture. This is the Palace of Culture. Hey G. Okay, we need to find our way around in this building. So let's go look for the office. So we are in Taverna Izbata, which was recommended by the walk-in tour guide, highly recommended it. And we found another client who's coming in and said that he heard it was very good. So we'll have some draft beer as well. This is the Shopska salad, which represent all the colors of the national flag. 18 years ago, part of the team of the Izbata Tavern crisscrossed various parts of Bulgaria in search of forgotten and authentic national culinary recipes. So today we're going to have some of it, and the main course is going to be lamb. As Jeanette pointed out, the cheese that you see on the salad is made by the tavern themselves. So white cheese. Main course is lamb, and we had a side dish of some rice. By the way, the salad was excellent. What do you think of the lamb?
Excellent. Very melt in your mouth. Tender.
I found the same thing. Extremely tender. Now we've reached the end of our meal. Jeanette and I can say that well, let me talk for myself. This was actually the best meal I've had on this vacation. It was excellent. The lamb was tender, and I loved the use of, the liberal use of olive oil. That was just fantastic. G?
No, very, very good. Very tasty. And I agree with you. That has been my best meal on the trip. Yeah.
We're starting at this monument, this statue. I'm not sure who it's of, but it must be somebody well known in the city. And then we're going to the Church of St. Nicholas. There it is in the background. Gee, where's this place that we're walking on?
Well, I might mispronounce it, but it's something like Vitosha Boulevard.
Yes.
There's lots of eating and shopping.
Yes, beautiful. And it's all pedestrianized.
Cafes.
Yes.
Bars.
And it's all pedestrianized.
enjoying ourselves.
What have you got?
I've got amaretto and some liquor, something.
Oh. And I have cream rocher at the bottom and Sicilian pistachio at the top. Great taste. We're going to take our tram ride. Let's go all over the city and have some fun. What a beautiful but different church, this Orthodox church. Distinctly different from those that we are accustomed to in Western Europe and North America, the Caribbean, England. It's beautiful. Look at the characteristic dome.
Sadly, this church was bombed on the 16th of April 1925 when a group of the military organization of the Bulgarian Communist Party, directed and supplied by the Soviet military intelligence, blew up the church's roof during the funeral service of General Konstantin Georgiev, who had been killed in a previous communist assault on the 14th of April. The church was subsequently rebuilt in 1933.
This is where we're eating tonight. Look at, just crowded with people. There you go. Look at that. Amazing. It's very popular. So much so, there is Jeanette in the line. We've been called to our seats.
Hello.
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 Hello. Cheers, Jake.
Yes.
Rakia. I think that's what it's pronounced.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Very nice. Ice cream is yet to come.
Our dessert.
Or desserts. I'm having the chocolate souffle and you have in creme brulee.
No,
No, you have in the volcano.
raspberry volcano
Yeah.
something.
So one of the drinks we're sharing is called a rakia. This one here. It's 40% alcohol, right? 40% alcohol, and it's made from different fruit, grapes, raspberries, and different fruits. So plums and so on. So it's really a liqueur.
And it is strong.
Very strong.
Very strong.
Well, 44% proof or 44 proof.
I think you should have ordered the small one, not the big one. And I ordered the good stuff. Sparkling lemonade with pineapples and lemons.
And our dessert is here. I'm having the chocolate souffle, and Jeanette's having, is it a raspberry volcano or something it's called?
Something like that.
Yes. Looks beautiful, and it's got some ice cream on top. I hope I get a taste of that. My souffle is beautifully presented and exactly what I expected. Warm on the inside, very tasty. We've got some sugar powder coat in it, and of course a little ice cream. Beautifully presented and very tasty. What's yours like now?
Very good.
I noticed you didn't offer me a taste, but that's okay. Walking home after a superb dinner at Happy Bar and Grill, which I found out is owned by a Bulgarian, and they have 20 restaurants, including one in London. Beautiful. We had a lovely evening to end our final day in Sofia.
Yes, it's after 9 and we're walking home to our apartment. We're on the bus from Sofia to Skopje, and that's a bit of the scenery from the bus.
Guys, so I just want to wrap up our visit to Sofia. We got there and we were quite impressed with what we saw. It took us a while to find our apartment.
It was a long train trip.
Yes.
It took us 10+ hours. It was comfortable in that in the apartment, in the cabin, in the what would we refer to it? On the train?
On the train, the compartment, yes.
There were 6 people. 2 people left because they got better seats. And so there were 4 of us. And the other couple, an English couple, we had a lot in common because we traveled a lot.
We hit it off right away.
Great.
Yes.
So it helped while away the time. But I have to say, the toilets were horrible.
Yes.
Really, really bad.
So if you ever travel by train from Bucharest to Sofia, just be aware of that. Just make sure that, make sure you take care of business before.
Okay.
That's the kindest way to put it. But honestly, our apartment there was large and it was excellently located within walking distance of most of the sites. And we did a fantastic walk-in tour. The tour guide was excellent. We learned a lot about Sofia. And I must say we really enjoyed it.
And it's amazing when you get to know the city after a while, you realize how easy it is to get around. But when you get there at 10 o'clock at night, like we didn't know where our apartment was. A young man tried to help us. He wasn't familiar with the area, which you weren't aware of. Waited 20 minutes for a bus because he says, because we are visibly tourists, they're going to gouge us.
Yeah, the taxis.
The taxis are going to gouge us. So come with him, he'll help us. Poor guy. Anyway, he was so sweet. He helped us tremendously. Didn't stop at the correct stop, went further ahead, but there are always angels in your path.
We got off, and what did you find?
A taxi driver waiting at the side of the road, just there.
Yeah.
And he was able to speak to him, and we got to our apartment.
No problem.
Issues.
No problem.
No issues whatsoever.
Talk about the cuisine, Jeanette, we found in
the cuisine I found really good in that there are a lot of vegetables and salads, which I craved after so much meat and carbs
before
from our last trip.
So what about the
previous
taverna
trip.
that we went
Oh,
to?
we went to a taverna. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
But
I'll post the name.
fantastic.
I'll post the name.
Fantastic. If you have the opportunity, please go there. It was wonderful. We had roasted lamb and shopska salad.
Yes, it was
Which-
beautiful.
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 Really, really, really good.
Beautiful. So, what about the tip-in?
Yeah, you should always have cash to tip.
Yes.
They do not include the tips if you use a credit card.
Yes.
Which we learned when we paid our first bill, which
Yes.
was unfortunate.
Yes.
But it's amazing with the staff. They are like, it's okay, it's okay.
Yes, they
which we
don't-
feel
they don't-
very badly about because
Yes.
they are so wonderful.
They don't push you
friendly.
for
They don't
tips.
push you.
Yes.
That you want to give.
Yes, but yes, we do want to give. But just before I end, I want to talk about the border crossing from Bulgaria and into North Macedonia. That was something else because they stopped the bus. We took the bus, and customs came on board.
We
they
had
had
to
everybody
take all our
take all our
luggage
luggage off,
including personal items,
everything.
everything, and open it.
And we had to open everything.
Everything.
And guess what? They searched everyone except us.
Must be the gray hair.
Could be the gray hair. So we got away. And then they have, of course, we had to go to immigration. They had to check us out. They had our passports. And then we had to then go
to
to
the
North Macedonia side and went through more or less the same thing.
except we didn't have to take our luggage
That's
out.
right.
Yes.
But other than that, great. And then off we went. So thanks for watching, guys.